Warning: Geeks of Reno contains explicit content. Also, spoiler warning. If something has been out for more than 2 weeks and you're listening to a podcast episode that's about that subject, consider yourself warned. We won't constantly be saying spoiler warning before everything we talk about. We're glad you're here. Enjoy the podcast. Hi guys, welcome. My name is Michael Goodman. This is Nick Lantis. That's Bobby. And this is Geek of Reno, episode 1, where we're going to be talking about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. We'll be right back. Intro music!
Geeks of Reno! Also, not to be confused with the Thursday orgies Freaks of Reno. This is Geeks of Reno. Please stop mailing us.
It's fantastic.
Just letting you know. I got a dildo in the mail. I think it was very funny. It's like...
Oh, wait. That was for me.
Well,
that was a legitimate order.
Yeah, I ordered that.
Okay, that's gold-plated, though? It's like... It hurts.
You know, when you can, why not?
Can you guys save this for what you're excited about this week?
Aside from my gold-plated dildo.
For extending.
Alright, welcome to Geeks of Reno, episode 1, everyone. Today is Sunday, January 6th, 2019. And when this airs tomorrow, Super Smash Bros. Will have been out... Super Smash Bros. Ultimate will have been out for 1 month.
Sisboo, as we like to call it.
Sisboo.
Month anniversary,
1
Super
month.
Smash.
So we're going to dive in and kind of talk about a few things with the game and, how we feel the game holds up outside of just Smash. So we'll review things like World of Light and the Classic mode and all that. But before we jump into Super Smash Bros., Nick, what are you excited about this week, man? What do you got going on?
Just in general?
Yeah. Anything.
Just video games. I got my PSVR finally set up. Been playing this game called Beat Saber.
I thought you were going to say something else. Sit as VR, it's the trend.
We've gone down that route. I don't know if we're PG or not yet, but...
Oh no, explicit warning will have been had.
A lot of hentai. No. I've been playing this... It's like this dog food that you can get at Walmart. It's really good. It's organic. Homegrown. So, I've been doing a lot of VR. I got a lot of games coming out. Like Kingdom Hearts 3 in less than, 3 weeks now, Bobby?
But that's not this week. What are you excited for this week?
Well, you could be excited
I'm excited to be excited about Kingdom Hearts, Bobby. Shit on my dreams, why don't you?
I would love to.
You already have.
Well, good.
VR, just more Smash, and...
So, what's the game you've been playing the most on it?
Beat Saber. So it's like these two... Imagine you have two lightsabers in your hand, and you're basically just cutting...
Oh, I've seen footage
notes.
of someone doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like a big Facebook video a while back. Eventually it came to PC, got ported to PSVR, and it's great. It's been doing that.
Actually, awesome. I've been really wanting to try that.
Well, I call you to hang out. You never answer.
Well,
not now. Don't do this.
So you were supposed to be here, a long time ago. Okay.
Well, it's snowing. I don't know. Like Geeks of Reno.
Yeah, it is a
Geeks of the Snow, I should
dark,
say.
snowy night here in Reno, Nevada.
And Bobby? One of us isn't wearing pants. Check it out, camera. Answer at the end of the show.
Stick around.
We'll put up a poll right now. Which one of us is not wearing pants? I'll add a poll. You can do that on YouTube. I'll do that. Bobby, what are you excited about this week, man?
Well, I've talked to you guys about this before, but I'm actually in the middle of kind of setting up my whole room. Ooh. So that's why we're going to IKEA in a couple of weeks. Hopefully, if you don't bail on me like you do everything else.
I got it on my list.
So I'm gonna basically be building a giant. I'm in the design phase right now, building a giant countertop desk.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally, actually hanging shit on the walls.
Yeah.
Been in the house for 4 months. Ain't shit on the walls.
So you finally actual shit on the walls.
You finally mounted your TV. And
I finally got my TV mounted. I finally have.
Are your
my speakers mounted?
Oh no, that's the arm I gave you.
Yeah, so I haven't done that yet because I need to do some modifications to it.
How's it looking?
It's pretty good. If you come over, you'd see it.
Well, go ahead and give your address out for the audience here so we can all come visit you. Get ready, guys. Into the microphone.
I was about to say your address.
Say it in the mic. Also, drop your social.
Beep. It's like
No, yeah, I'm just trying to get my setup to where I can actually be efficient with it rather than just there's stuff everywhere right now.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's cool. I am really excited to go see Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So I keep wanting to go, and it just keeps not happening. I'm like kind of behind. Like I feel bad as kind of like a Geeks of Reno
You're like behind.
person. I'm like, I should have seen this already. Probably like on release day. But
Gonna go see the Last Jedi. I'm like, oh, it's really cool, Mike. it's really big of you, man. Really geeking it up, aren't you?
I heard The Last Jedi was the best of the series.
Not an argument for tonight.
Yeah,
Don't do this.
That's not why we're here. We can have a whole separate.
But I am excited for you to see Spider-Verse. In fact, if you have an open slot, then come out right. should let us know.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to give away if I'm not the one wearing pants or not.
Okay. We're about to raise a poll. All right.
So yeah, do you guys want to go?
That'd be great.
Yeah, I'll go.
I'll be down.
So I mean, I have to be okay. I didn't know if you want to see it again or not.
Dude, I'd love to see it again.
I heard it's fantastic.
It's so good. I hate to say amazing because, obviously.
It's amazing,
but it's so good. Like, I remember saying I wanted to see it twice because there's a lot of little things that I missed. It's just full of Easter eggs. It's just full of Spider-Man Easter eggs.
How many out of 5 Gwen Stacy's would you say it is?
I would give this 6 maximum carnages out of 6.
Okay.
Hands
6
down.
out of 6 carnages.
Like, maximum carnage. But it's so good.
Yeah, carnage up there.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Do you?
Yeah, he's on the Empire State Building.
Well, that's Deadpool.
He just works his way into everything.
That's Mr. Rogers.
Actually, saw I was at I forget the bookstore. It's the one over by Costco. They were doing a warehouse sale, and they had a Spider-Man Deadpool series graphic novel that I saw that actually looked pretty sweet. I want to check that out.
Pick it up?
You didn't buy it?
Oh.
No, it was like $15. So I'll just buy it on Amazon.
Oh, Jesus. $15.
I should support the
I was
local.
going to say, it's a local store.
Jesus.
Wait, is it a local store or is it like...
Oh, wow.
No, I bought some stuff from the warehouse sale, though. So I
Oh.
bought, like, the Steve Jobs documentary, or not documentary, the fucking autobiography. It's a documentary.
Documentary and a book.
I was trying to watch this book, it just wasn't working. So, but yeah, so I'm excited to go see that. So I'll figure out tickets. Weeknight, good? You guys wanna go?
I'm down.
Cool. We should do a review of Spider-Man.
Dude, I'd be down for a review. And also, can we go to that one that's by work? Because they have reclining seats.
Yeah.
Reclining
It's
seats
the only one I
It's
go
the
to,
only one you
man.
go to, man.
Yeah. The one in Sparks is really good too. Galaxy.
Yeah, that's closer to me. But if we go like immediately after work...
Yeah, we can just go after work one day. That'd be
Down.
sweet. Dinner and a movie. It's a
It's
date.
a date. Couples of Reno, our next show.
It's a throuple, all right? There's 3 of us?
We're poly.
Triples? Oh, that sounds nasty.
No.
That's
You have no
nasty.
idea.
All right, well, let's get into talking about Super Smash Brothers because that's why we're here. The game overall. So, I mean, there's a few things that we can talk about. There's World of Light, Classic Mode, Smash, the mob modes, online gameplay. But, I mean, I guess as a game, like, it's actually... World of Light is the game, right? So
it's a single player content.
Let's talk about World of Light.
I mean, I haven't delved into it as much as I'm sure Bobby has.
Yeah.
I played a little bit just to see what it was, because I already unlocked all the characters just through all of our fighting constantly.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys. But World of Light, to me, it's okay. It reminds me, Melee had this mode called Event Mode, which would basically be like matches that had different stipulations. So it's kind of like that, it's like, fight Bowser, only he's super powered up and he's big, But you have like the sticker system, spirits, actually, stickers were last game. The spirit system, which you can equip to give you like buffs and bonuses to aid you in the battle. It's just a cool concept. I remember playing it, and like an hour in, I was like, I'm not gonna unlock anything for this. Although I did find out that by beating it, you get menu music. You can like alter your menu music, so I might go back for that. But
it's really fucking long. I was telling Bobby earlier, I watched a video on YouTube. Someone like compiled like all the cutscenes of the game, and it was like a half hour. And I was like laying in bed in the morning watching like all of it and realizing how long of a fucking game it is. And there was certain moments that seemed really fun, and I want to experience those.
Yeah,
because they're like unique to just that story mode. But when I realized how long it was, I was like, that's okay. I don't know how much I really
There's a
care.
YouTube video that can show you.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, there's like certain worlds and stuff that I want to see. Like, I didn't know, like, well, I don't want to spoil anything too much, but like, certain worlds from like retro things, like, what? That's in there? So, I will definitely go back eventually just to unlock like the menu music. But
How far did you get in?
I probably put in like 3 or 4 hours. Because that's when I got the game. When we were playing on your guys. I didn't buy it when it came out. I bought it like 3 weeks later.
Because we were just playing at work every day.
Yeah, just playing at work. So I delved into that to try to unlock characters through the single player, not realizing it'll take 10 years to do that because it's so long.
Well, if you only play for like 10 minutes a day, it'll take a long time.
I sat down for a little while and I unlocked like 3 in like 3 hours. I was like, it's going to take forever.
You know what you can do, by the way, since like you're still like you play on ours more often than your own. If you want to unlock more characters, you can play like 2 or 3 things and roll the light, and then exit out, and then a challenger will approach.
Yeah.
So you can still play the main game, and then also unlock people, and then just go back into roll the light. Like I started doing that a couple times because I was trying to play roll the light.
Yeah.
And then that way I would still get more challenges because I don't want to play roll the light for 2 hours, then back out and get 1 challenger.
Yeah.
You can just just after you do a few things, exit out, you'll get 1, and then you go back in.
Yeah, I thought about that, and I'm not like super concerned about getting all the characters because
just want to enjoy the story, right?
Pretty much anywhere I go, someone else is gonna have them already unlocked, so I'll get them eventually.
Yeah.
So I'll just kind of play it that way, or
it's
like
kind of crazy how many of us like at work all have a Switch.
I mean, any given day, there's probably like 4 in the building.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's probably.
It's the season of Smash, right? Like. I don't think I've gone out to lunch like since the game came out. Like I've been eating healthier
saving
because I'm
money.
Packing lunches like if I eat at work, like that's it. Like I can just play Smash on my lunch. So it's become a thing.
Smash is good for our health.
Yeah.
I mean, essentially.
Another cool thing about World of Light that I like is there's actually really unique fights, like the event mode thing before.
Yeah.
One of which, and I'm not really gonna say like what the spirit is that you unlock for it or anything. Is you have to fight somebody that has poison resistance, and the whole floor is poisoned.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's no platforms. Like it's just the floor. You're fighting someone with poison resistance. So unless you have to go unlock the right spirits to kind of counter that.
Yeah.
Before you can actually do anything. Otherwise, you're just
immunity to poison.
Yeah.
I played someone where it was like the same idea. No platforms, just a stage, and was all electrified. And I didn't have anyone that had no electrical resistance or immunity. I was like, fuck it, I'll just do it. Yeah. So it launched me in the air, and the first thing I did, I just like was doing air attacks, and it would just launch me up every time I landed, but I still beat him. So I mean, you could do it. Like, it's possible. But yeah,
not the most recommended way.
It's not the best.
You could take through it.
But yeah, it's cool that you find those spirits that like actually give you the bonuses like for those types of matches. And I see what they're doing with that.
They have a purpose instead of just being like a collectible, which is cool.
Yeah.
There's
collectibles are a purpose. Okay.
Well, it's like I
still haven't quite made sense of like the scoring of the power and stuff. Like when you level them up. So like I'll like feed them all these like I'll feed them all these like units or whatever the things that you get to like level up the spirit, and I'll get them to 99, and it's like their power is increased, but like it seems like it doesn't make any freaking difference. Like I don't actually understand what the use is of
I think for some depending on what it is, when you get them up to like level 99, they have your main spirit, your primary spirit, and then you have like support spirits as well. And I think the ones that do have supports, like it might unlock another slot for another support spirit, so you get another bonus while using that one.
Yeah, maybe.
And then there's other things like some spirits have multiple lines of basically assists for you. Or even
the support spirits are the ones that seem to be the most effective, like the ones that go in the slots.
Okay.
And then like the good spirits are the ones that have 3 slots. They're like they have a bonus and 3 slots. And then like you'll see some other ones will be 2 slots and they have a better bonus. So it's like you have to give up that 3rd support slot.
Yeah.
But I mean, I still don't understand where raising them to 99 is really helpful, because I got someone who's got 3 slots, and then it has a bonus that says you do like 20% more melee damage, and then I put all the support slots in it. But if I level them up, I already have 20% melee damage, so why do I level them up? And then I level them up, and it's like, oh, it's more powerful, like as a character. Great. Like, but what does that do? It's not really clear. And it gives it a number, like a power value. Like, it's like 1,500. And then, like, you get someone else, and if you max them, they're at 2,000. But I don't see the differences between those.
Thing?
Yeah, it's like, there's like I think there's like power, speed, defense. Like
Yeah, there's a few
or
different
something
ones.
like that.
So that's my only gripe with World of Light, is like it doesn't feel very Smash to me, right? Like, as cool as it is as the content for story, I'm like, look, I come in, I'm either gonna jump into Classic or I'm gonna Smash. I'm gonna Smash.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's great, but like I feel like they were caught in a limbo between like trying to do like Subspace Emissary, which was the Wii version. You never played that one, right?
I didn't.
So they had like a fully fledged like platforming with bosses, kind of like World of Light, but like more cutscenes. And it felt a little gimmicky. I enjoyed it at the time, right? It was, I wouldn't like go back and play it again. But what it was cool is it had co-op. So like it would be like 2 players are gonna fight, and like, you and a friend could play. That's what made it cool. And then the Wii U version had this like weird board game thing, and I feel like they were just trying to find that cool, like single player. Like if you don't play competitively or you don't play a lot or you have no friends, this is for you. And it's to
Sign
be
me
fair,
up.
yeah, right. First in line, baby. And I still think that Melee handled it best because they had an event mode. And their classic mode, which was probably like one of the best, if not, we'll get into classic mode here. My favorite, but
well, why don't we move into classic in just a sec? But because it's a good transition. But the one thing I do want to say to that, when I was watching those cutscenes, like, because I knew I'm not gonna put the like 5 hours into Roll Light, so there were really cool, unique experiences that I think would be fun to play. And if it sounds like it's hard to visualize because I didn't do it myself, but it sounds like that event mode gave you those opportunities to do like one-off things. Is that what it was? You could just...
For Melee, yeah. So it'd be like give like a crazy story. Like one of them, like the last one was like this crazy battle where you fight all the villains that are in the game. So like Mewtwo, Ganondorf, Bowser, and at the end they would turn into like Giga Bowser. And it was like it's just an event. Like there's no story link to it. It was just like a series of events.
That's
like,
awesome. Actually,
it was super
would
fun.
like to see that. It's kind of like classic mode.
Yeah, and World of Light kind of does that. You know, they added the spirit thing to where it's like you need to have this spirit in order to perfectly do this, or you know, and
I'd like to see them like expand on the custom Smash fights too, to do stuff like that. Because like I wanted to like for fun with Shallon, and Shallon's my wife for people listening. We can't play each other because like she'll just get mad at me. So like I have to like when we pick up the controllers together, I'm like we're playing the computer together. So
nice,
so I'll put like 2 like level 9s and like let's do this as a team. Let's do this. Yeah. But so I went into the custom Smash thing and it's like giants. Like you can like make them big.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, sweet. I want us to fight like a giant Bowser. That'd be awesome. But you can't do it to just the computer. You're all giant. And I'm like, this is really weird.
Well, I think you can.
So I was looking for the setting and I couldn't find it.
So you can, if you enable, well, again, it comes back to spirits. You can enable spirits and then set up characters that have the spirits. And some of them are like, to make them giant, you move giant, but you move slower.
So we have to play Roll the Light to get spirits.
No, you can enable spirits as an option
in Smash,
but
right?
To unlock them, you have to play World of Light.
I guess I'm gonna have to like enable spirits so we can start earning more, because I do want that. Like I think that'd be cool because it'd be like, oh, let's set up this like weird fight. Let's all get on a team and fight like 3 giant Bowsers or something.
If using them as modifiers for matches, then absolutely there's a purpose. And not to spoil anything, but I found out what the final fight was for World of Light, and I actually really want to do it because it sounded amazing.
So when I was saying I was watching the cutscene, like it also had the footage of what was
I have
to
no
meet
idea
those.
what it is.
I am really excited for it. I don't want to spoil
without
it.
giving away too much, and it's kind of funny. I was talking to Bob about this. Our spoiler warning is like, if it's out on DVD or if it's been out for 2 weeks, like, don't listen to a podcast or like watch something about something that you're interested in. Like,
well, keep in mind the Christmas gifts and everything, right?
Yeah.
Well, like, I guess the holiday spoiler rule is a little bit extended.
Yeah.
It's like your holiday
extended holiday warranty, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not super worried about the spoilers, but I'm not gonna also ruin it. So just a quick way I can describe it is like there's like these platforms and it's constantly going up and there's constantly like enemies, CPUs falling down, and you're just kind of like that Mob Smash mode, except for it's a moving platform and you're going up, and then, so like it's fucking cool and it seems really awesome. And then you fight the bosses. I won't say who the bosses are, right? Which are not regular Smash characters. So it's specific to World of Light. So that does seem really fun. I just don't want to fucking put in hell hours to get there. I wish I could just play it, you know?
Well, I think you don't have to do everything. I know that there's essentially, and you see this when you first start playing World of Light, there's 3 like main gates that you have to open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you progress onto like the final area.
Well, and you can go through areas and not do every little thing, but I can't do that.
Yeah, I can't do that
like
either.
it's
That's
like
why I'm
it's
saying-
unclean to me.
Yeah,
Like I have to do every
gotta
single
complete
one.
it,
Yeah.
That's a
Well,
trophy,
let's move into classic mode because classic mode's pretty fun too.
It's my favorite mode besides Smash.
I like it. It's quick. You can like do it in like 15 minutes. It's kind of story themed.
It's different for every character.
You get challengers at the end of it.
Yeah.
I've
So
done it.
if you're unlocking, that's a really good way to do
And
it.
if you're looking for a specific character, you do it through classic mode because certain characters unlock certain people.
Okay, so I've only done classic mode like 3 times now.
Mm-hmm.
Basically just kind of mess around and see what it's like.
Yeah.
So I think I've done Yoshi, Marth, and like Mario or something.
Mm-hmm. I think Mario gets you. That's where you. Who's it? That, like, you have to go down the.
I can't remember who
But
you
to get,
but they're all.
everyone's always
so,
like, "How do you get Cloud?" And I think it's.
Yeah,
Mario.
I had a list of like Cloud. I thought.
Well, I think
maybe
you
it was
have to
Fox
do.
or Link. I think it might have
It was
been Link.
Mario.
But basically, either way, yeah. Every character has like a list of like, if you haven't unlocked them yet, this is how you get them. I mean, I've unlocked them, but like if you're looking for someone specifically to practice with, do classic
There's also
mode.
like, I mean, as far as unlocking characters, there's like a couple things out there online that you can look up about like doing some weird Smash settings and like running around the platforms, and the next thing you know, that just one challenger after another comes up.
Yeah.
That seems like such a like boring way to play the game, though.
Yeah.
That's another reason I haven't done that.
I like when we're like sitting around just smashing, and then whoever won gets that opportunity to unlock someone, and everyone's like, "You better not fuck it up." You know, like,
that's like my only thing. Is like I missed that. That was so fun. Like we'd all be playing Smash. All of a sudden, it's like new challenger. It's like, oh, well, now I don't get that anymore.
You can reset and start again.
All right, come on, let's not get crazy. Not a bad idea.
But actually, we kind of moved past Roll the Light. Roll the Light. What would you rate it as far as that aspect of the game?
Giving it a rating. Should we put like in the final ranking of the game, or just like what we think?
Not just the individual thing. What do you think of Roll the Light?
It's an okay mode. I think I don't want to put a number on it because I mean I'm saying it for the game, but like it's okay. It's not the best single player we've had. It's also not the worst single player we've had.
Yeah,
okay.
I agree. I wouldn't be able to put a number on it because for one, I haven't put that much time into it yet.
Sure.
I've put the most time of us 3, but
no, actually,
still...
I don't think. I think I've played it longer than you have.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've probably put 4 hours into it.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if that's longer.
Well, it's similar.
Maybe
anyway,
similar?
regardless, that's not enough time to really know. Like, at least in my opinion, simply because a lot of the time it's just reorganizing your spirits and trying to figure out like what do I need for the for
or
this
like
other...
putting them into a mine to go look for materials is like such a waste of time. I'm not afraid. I give it 3 out of 5 Pichus.
Oh, you put a number on it, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
all right.
That seems average.
Okay is literally... You saying okay is literally like 3 out of 5.
I'm not ready to put... A number's a commitment.
It's like 3 okays.
A number's a commitment. And
3 out of 5 okays.
If I haven't beat it, I feel like I'm doing a disservice, right? I feel like if I haven't gone all the way, I'm a piece of shit putting a number on it. I don't want to do that.
I think that it doesn't interest me enough to see it all the way through is enough for me to say...
Well, that'd be like a 1 out of
well,
5 then.
Yeah, so that wouldn't be like...
No, I think it's
It's
okay.
like, this sucks so bad, I don't want to finish it. 3 out of 5. It's like, wait a minute,
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, see, that's why you can't put a number on something until you've either put
Fine.
decent amount of time on it.
My temporary score is 3 out of 5 Pichus, and when I finish
Review
Roll
so
Light,
far. Review so far. Okay.
Review so far of Roll Light, I say I think it's okay. It's 3 out of 5. I will finish it, and we'll let you know if that number changes.
Alright, so we'll hear from you in like a year and a half when you finish it.
Do you think it's cool?
You know what's funny? I don't care when it happens. When it does happen, I will bring it back up. I promise. Classic mode. So, I mean, classic mode is basically... It's pretty standard. It doesn't require a lot to explain. It's like 5 game arcs per character. You get some fun little battles out of it, though.
I love classic mode.
I think
it's great.
good.
It's every character has a theme, which is like I think it's funny. Sometimes it's just like Luigi's is probably one of my favorites, just because like who the final boss is. Which everyone has a different final boss. Well, for the most part, related to the character, and like ones that have already been spoiled, like the trailers, is like Dracula's in it, and like the fact that like if you do it through like Richter or Simon, you fight Dracula at the end. Like this is great. Mm-hmm. You know, Ganondorf is like Link or any of the other Zelda characters. Like I think that was great. It's a super cool addition. One of my favorite ways to unlock characters. Like if I'm home alone, I think Classic Mode did a great job.
No, I think it's good.
No break the targets, which kind of breaks my heart because that was my favorite thing from
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Which one was that?
Exactly.
Break the targets.
It's Melee. Melee made break the targets the cool thing.
I pretty much only played the GameCube one.
Yeah.
And I went straight to this
so
one.
Yeah, Melee, if you remember, had break the targets and I don't know. I just thought it was super fun. And,
I don't remember it.
I would have wished it would have really.
It was such a I would just play on Temple with whoever's house I was playing it with.
Nice, just like now, right?
Yeah, it's all you do now too.
I don't
Some
pick
things
Temple.
never change. Huh?
It's like you
This
pick
is
Temple and it's like,
Sheik
I'm
and Zelda
Jeremy.
were the same character.
Yeah, you press down B to get your Sheiks. I get you.
What about it up B? I'm Jeremy.
Oh,
Yeah, we're not Jeremy.
Rest in
right
peace.
now.
Rest in peace, Jeremy.
He's gonna watch
Yeah, I
it.
love, by the way, the Dracula fight. I love that it actually mimics the original Castlevania fight. Super good. Yeah, he has this little teleport thing back and forth. Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, okay, so it sounds like I'll have to put some time into classic mode.
Yeah, play classic
That's
mode,
fun.
man. It's
Play
a fun way to
classic.
get your characters unlocked,
Yeah.
and it each one only takes 10 minutes.
It's quick.
So
true.
you can play it for a couple of them and then just be done. You know?
Yeah, I also don't really play when I'm at home. So the only times I ever actually play, pretty much with you guys.
I used to until I unlocked everyone, and now it's just me and my PlayStation hang out.
Beating your saber.
I beat those sabers. You know how I do it. Exclusive.
So classic mode. What do you guys think?
It's great. It's awesome.
Fantastic. I think they nailed it. I like it.
It's the superior single player mode, I think.
I enjoyed it the 3 times I did it.
Which is that's you've experienced classic mode. If you play one
Only 3
character,
times, Nick.
if you play one character in classic mode, you've experienced what classic mode is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then you just have a different experience with different characters.
You might say it's a classic experience.
It's so classic.
Sorry for those listeners. That was me getting sick of Bobby shit.
I give it. I'd give classic mode 5 out of 5 Richter axes.
Okay, that's how many it takes to win. Just keep pressing it over
Especially
and over
through,
again.
When you
through the
throw 'em
walls.
through walls, we'll get to that. We'll talk about
Let's
that.
not
All right,
jump the gun.
Smash mode.
Come
I
on,
mean,
that's
classic.
It's the bread and
It's
butter.
classic.
It's not
It's not
classic.
classic, but it is classic.
That's-
It's why you buy the game.
Yeah.
This is it's the meat of the game. This is what you're going to be doing.
She's right. You don't buy Smash going man, I'm really excited for this single player immersive experience. You're buying Smash, you could be like, fuck you to your friends, talk shit about them, watch them cry secretly, and then apologize a day later, but really not mean it.
Really,
because
the trash talk is so real.
It gets
so real.
so good.
So you buy Smash to basically you buy Smash to get pissed off at or just piss off your friends. For example,
Yeah, pretty much.
pretty much every time we play, 3 games in,
Someone's gonna get mad.
somebody's gonna switch to Bowser and just side B all the time. We're not gonna say who,
Yeah.
but it's somebody.
It's 100% you, and if we show any footage, they're gonna see. Thing is saltiness in Smash is a very real disease. I'm not immune to it. Everyone gets it every now and then, and you'll know when they get it when they switch to a character that you know they're gonna do damage with. They're like, oh shit! When Bobby picks Bowser, I'm like,
he's pissed off.
I'm like,
He's
who hurt his feelings? That was a good match.
Well, there's something you have to understand too, and I've said this before, but I don't take this game seriously when it's multiple people playing. So we have three plus people at once playing. I can't take it seriously. I basically just play to make other people mad or to fuck up their game.
Yeah, that's fun.
Right? So that's why I choose Bowser. That's why I choose King K. Rool. That's why. What?
Is it justifying your fucking assholiness?
Yeah, because
I hit you because I don't care. I don't take it seriously. It's
Yeah,
so why you gotta
I
do
don't
it?
play to win. I play to make you guys mad, and that is way more fun for me.
Wow. So
Well,
I didn't know Jeremy
unless
was on the
That's
podcast.
really interesting. You should probably kill us more if you want to do that.
I did get a mic.
Okay,
So,
don't.
That's
so
true.
did I.
That's true.
yeah,
We got a mic
You know,
on the same
dude,
night.
I am actually really excited
Open
to
mic
see
night.
who gets number 9 because we haven't seen that yet.
I really hope it's not getting a Jeremy.
Oh god, I hope not. I mean, if you could just outbeat everyone to death, then
I
maybe.
need to acknowledge him. This is our show, damn it. Don't bring.
Well, anyway, what I was
He's
saying,
dead. Okay.
I will take 1v1 seriously
Of course.
because you have to.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna let Alan win.
Yeah, that's the. That was rude of you, by the way. You could have held back. Anyways, we don't want to drift too far
We love
into
you,
it.
Alan.
We love smashing
But
and playing video games.
yeah, so I can sometimes take it seriously.
This already shows what that shit talking is.
Yeah.
Right. I
Yeah.
mean, we're just we're fucking around, but like, no, I mean, it gets way worse.
Yeah.
Like with our group of friends, like we have the majority of us we all work together, so we have like a chat group for Smash, and we have people that have played like twice talking shit.
Yeah.
Like it gets really
literally
bad.
2 times. Like, I'll kick your ass next time. Like, you don't even. All right.
Like you haven't even showed up.
Yeah, you showed up once. You're like, I'm the best.
They
Like,
told me they're
win.
like, oh, I'll 1v1 you because we were saying it to people. I'm like, she didn't even know what that meant.
Yeah, I want a 1v1. Like, what does it mean?
She says,
one vest,
one victor,
one dream. I'm like, what? All right.
It's like the So I have to admit, I've been watching the Fast and the Furious movies again.
Perfect.
Sure.
I don't know why.
They're
They
perfect.
showed up on Netflix. We'll say
Which,
that. I
funny
don't own
enough,
all of them.
We
I do.
always
I
quote.
sure do.
I'm glad you. Just quick side note. We always say doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
What you just reminded me of with the people that don't show up but still like talk shit and say 1v1 me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is the Tokyo Drift movie. When dude shows up and he's like, do you know what DK stands for? He's like, Donkey Kong. But like he challenges him to a race where he doesn't even know what it means.
Yeah.
And then he just smashes,
Shows him, yeah.
the Mona Lisa of the drift world.
That's kind of.
I like how you bring Tokyo Drift. Like, you're watching them all. I'm like, that's the one you want to bring into it? Why not the first one when...
No, I get the reference, though.
No, you understand.
That
Though.
makes
It's that
total,
mentality.
that makes
Too
like,
soon,
total
Junior.
sense. Yeah.
That's my line. Oh, you just go play. Watch us.
No, that's for the stream. We'll figure that out.
Well, we have a lot of other stuff to talk
Yeah.
about still. So,
Oh, God.
Smash, I mean, 10 out of 10. I mean, number doesn't even matter. Honestly,
Yeah, no,
Smash is a
it's-
unique thing.
That's why you bought the
Fucking
game.
fantastic.
That's why
Yeah.
you bought
That's
it.
why we're here. It's what makes us hate each other and
Yeah.
love each other.
Yeah.
And also play video games together.
Yeah, it's so funny. I'll tell, like, Jeremy and I get, like, super crazy.
You guys get
No,
so...
I know. It's so funny. Well, I think what's funny is, like, I get really irritated when people do the same thing over and over. So when you just
Mike.
up special constantly, no, come on. Don't.
Let's talk about Zelda. While we're all in this room.
Doing the same thing over and over again.
I literally use every single thing she has.
Side B. Side B. Side B. B. Side B. Side B, down B. Side B.
Wait.
Up B. Don't forget the up B.
Wasn't it?
Oh, that's right, the teleport.
Wasn't the last game we played in a team game? I was chasing people around as Zelda.
When they called you out, you're like, oh, fuck, I better
I was like,
get in the
fine.
middle. And then you went in the middle. I was like, fuck, he's getting beat up in there.
Well, it's like you jump into a team game, and I'm like, you guys pick 2 like more aggressive characters, and I pick Zelda. I'm like, I'm in the back doing what I'm supposed to. I'm constantly.
we won,
doing...
so I'm not going to play him. Like,
Yeah,
well,
okay,
if
yeah,
he gets the job done, we won.
Then you're okay with
Yeah,
it.
but if I'm playing against him, like, you fucking cheat.
No, I try to move around with her, but she's very slow, man. Anyways, enough of that.
I will get into details later. But yeah,
Smash is great.
Yeah.
that's why, like I said, that's why you bought the game. You bought the game to play Smash mode.
Now, what about... So, I have not played online, but I know you two have. What do you guys think about online mode?
I wish it was better.
It
lags. I bought a network adapter. I got like 2 good matches out of it, and then it started lagging again.
Is it lagging because of the other person's connection?
Well, so you don't really know. That's the problem. There's no like.
I've heard
there's
that.
no-
completely.
there's
There's no
ping rates, it
indicator,
doesn't tell you.
anything. You just stuck.
The input lag is ridiculous. Like even I don't know if this is just unique to me. I don't have a network adapter. I've played using one, but I don't have one.
You guys should play online together and see how the connection is.
I don't want to punch a hole in my wall. That happened last time I was playing online. Because, I'm like, jump. Whoop. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah,
like,
it's bad. I lost to things that I should never have lost to. But it was even in the like lobby beforehand. Like I would jump and it would just be like, "You sure?"
Yeah, is
Okay.
that what happened? But what sucks is, like, when it's good, it's great. Like, when I get a good match, it feels awesome. And I'm like, I'm playing a stranger, like, and, like, this is it. Like, this feels good. Because, like, I get that 1v1 feeling, like, win or lose, like, this was awesome. But when it sucks, it's just the absolute worst. Because it's hard to back out. You're basically stuck in this shithole of, like... And you know they're having it, too, because you're both, like, jumping around, up-airing, and, like, not hitting each other. You're like, this looks bad. This is how 2 5-year-olds play.
I will get a network adapter, and I would love for us to play, and then I want you and Bobby to play, and see if it's because someone on the other end's on Wi-Fi. I wonder if that's really a contributor because we're all in the same area, so
I'm down,
we have
sure.
we have generally like the same internet.
I really have no reason. Well, I have a 400 megabit down, and that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's your upload.
Up
That's what
is
matters.
important. Yeah.
So I only have a 25 up, which is nowadays not great.
Yeah, well, I guess it depends on like what type of data you're trying to send. I would think that the Switch data would be fairly low actually, because it's although the input like this stuff is happening so quickly.
Yeah.
But I would think 25 megs would be plenty for a handheld console technically.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I also am in a house of 4 people, so I guess that kind of can contribute to it as well.
That's a lot of people.
You know what? Maybe we'll make a video. Actually, maybe we'll do like a we'll test our connections, and we'll even do ping tests, and we'll put the results on.
That'd be great.
Maybe we can
record
figure
like
out
a Skype of like both of us.
Yeah, sure.
And then
well, I mean,
do online.
We should probably not Skype. We eat up that connection.
There's a
man.
whole. I mean, come on.
FaceTime, bro, on our
It's
cell
not
networks.
going to work either way. Like this is gonna be
You
a
can
shit
try
show.
whatever you want.
Yeah,
It's
it doesn't
not
matter.
I have
We
1,000
can talk
down,
to
100
fucking
up.
Dixie cups and string.
So,
It's still not.
I
Gonna
feel
make a
like I
difference.
would be fine.
Well, fuck you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you eat a dick.
just saying.
Geeks of Reno.
I mean, I have
Well,
1,000
also, I
down.
really have no reason not to have a network adapter because my Switch is sitting on like right under my dock is like right under my TV,
Nice.
and my
Is your
my
router
router
like right there?
is a foot away.
Yeah.
It's like right there.
That
Same
does
with
not
me,
make a
too.
difference, okay? Like it being closer is
No,
not...
that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I should have a network adapter. It's not
Oh,
hard to run
because
a
it's
cable.
there. Like
Yeah,
you
it's
should
right
just
there.
run the
It's just
cable.
run a
Okay,
cable
yeah.
right
2
there.
foot
No,
Ethernet.
that's
Yeah.
yeah.
Do they even make a 2-foot Ethernet
I
cable?
have 2-foot Ethernet
Can
cables
make
I
one.
can give you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So online though, like overall experience, I mean, what needs work? Because
Needs improvement.
Did you think that is the Switch in general though? Like,
No, because I
played
played Mario Party or Mario Kart like flawlessly.
Splatoon online as well is
All good?
flawless.
I just
Okay.
don't know why Smash isn't getting.
I just haven't played any online games yet on the Switch because I haven't had it that long. So, but that's a bummer.
A lot of games you're missing out on.
Well, I'm excited to. I have like my kind of personal budget on like what I spend money on, and my Switch purchase plus controller. Like fuck, Nintendo rapes the shit out of you on all these like accessories and stuff.
Yeah.
Like oh, your Pro controller is only $80 or $70.
They need Joy-Cons like $80. I'm like fuck.
I'm like I wanted to play Mario Party, but I had to spend more on the extra set of Joy-Cons in the game. So, anyways, they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, Smash Online.
So it needs work.
Get better.
Well,
Get good.
maybe we'll get some patches or something.
Yeah,
That'd
that's
be
the
fantastic.
promise, right? I mean, hopefully, like in like. 4
It is
months.
new. You know, it's a month in.
It is a
so-
month.
We
Yeah.
got like 5 new characters supposed to come out. So hopefully they get their shit together.
Oh man.
All right, favorite characters. I mean, if you guys have more than one, if you want to list a couple, that's fine. But let's go in depth on our specific favorites.
So do we want to before we jump into this, do we want to do favorite to play, favorite in general, or just
I'm not
like...
gonna do main. I'm just gonna do like my favorites, like who I think overall, because I don't think we really have a main, right? Like favorite.
Well, you don't. I think other people do, but
We can do favorite to play.
you play everyone. I just think favorite in general. I mean, you can define both. That's cool. Yeah. Bobby, why don't you start us off? Favorite character to play or favorite in general? Either way, like just the question of favorite character. How would you answer that?
So my favorite character, it's gonna be different between like 1v1 and like in group settings.
Yeah, that makes sense.
My favorite characters are usually heavies, specifically Bowser and King K. Rool. I like King K. Rool because really he shouldn't exist like as a character.
You mean he's fucking broken? Is that
yeah,
what you mean?
so that's something we'll get into a little later.
We will, yeah.
But he's way stronger than he should be. And it's really funny to me playing because with all of his projectiles, like you throw his crown ring, and then you can shoot his cannon thing.
Yeah.
So you have all kinds of projectiles going, and then while you're shooting the cannon, you can then suck somebody into it, and then shoot them off at like an angle, and you just have all kinds of protection around you.
Yeah.
That being said, he is...
Let's not over talk about him because I know when we talk about broken characters, he's going to be coming up. But I could see why you like to play him with your style because like you mentioned already earlier, because you just like to fuck with people. And he's the perfect person to do that because anyone who is playing this game fucking hates him.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Bowser. Like, I can play Bowser for real, but why? Like, there's no reason to.
Yeah.
He's fun. Bowser's fun.
Bowser's cool. I like that he's a bit quicker than you think he would be.
He's super fast. I don't know if he's as fast as Heavy, but he's super fast. I love Bowser. I think I always play him. I used to.
Bowser's great.
So you ruined his name and I can't play him anymore.
It's your fault. You're the one that showed me that.
One time I did it.
Yeah, I know.
And then it's like, you ran with it.
Wait, did what? Explain.
I side beat him. We were playing a match. And
Smash
Bobby
4.
wasn't aware of it. Yeah, we're playing old Smash. It wasn't even the older Smash. Yeah,
it was Smash 4.
And I had 2 lives over him, so I just grabbed him and I side beat him off the ledge. And he had this look like he had just discovered dark magic. He was like, "How you can?" And I didn't know he was gonna carry that with him forever. And so now I can't even use Bowser anymore because I'm like, Bobby has slandered the name because now our group is like, ugh, Bowser. I'm like, he used to be dignified and lovable, and you have splattered blood all over.
Well, I will also say that I'll play differently, whether or not we have Final Smash on or off.
That's true.
If we have it on, I tend to play characters like Lucario.
Yeah.
I realized recently that Lucario's Final Smash, if you're about to die, you hit it and it'll send you straight back up to the center of the stage.
Oh, interesting. Does it make it your favorite final?
No.
Well, because we're going to get into favorite Final Smashes too,
Yeah.
so that's why I asked. Okay.
So we'll keep up with the... Okay, so then... Okay, well, I'll do my characters.
Let's do your characters.
Snake.
As an absolute favorite?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
You don't play him that much, though.
But when I do,
So I'm surprised by that.
it's great.
No, when you do, yeah, you're very annoying with him. But
the thing is I think Snake has potential to be quote-unquote annoying, but also understandable. Like, he has so many options. He's got the grenade. He's got the mine he can jump. He's got an amazing recovery. Even his grab, I don't think I've hit you guys with it yet, but he does like a little chokehold and he drops you down. I just think it's super fun to play. Whenever I play Snake, it's literally the most fun I could possibly be having. Close up would be Isabelle and Donkey Kong. Isabelle, I'm still learning, but Isabelle's so fun to play with. She has like the little mines that you just leave and people will forget about. Yeah, her smashes are... She's not only the most adorable character, but yeah, like, she's just a force to reckon with. And
she's got the furthest jump, too. So I was watching a video of someone, he went through the entire roster of if you could reach past on the training stage on the very, very left and get all the way past that first column and the training stage to the other side. So I've literally seen...
Oh, I watched that today.
Oh, did you watch that?
Yeah.
So Isabelle can actually... So she goes down and then do some wave dashing and some jumps, and then once you do her up B with the balloons, she just glides hella far. So she can go the absolute farthest. It's pretty crazy.
I like how in that video he just shows Peach and Daisy and he's like, yeah, they don't even need to up B. They just jump.
Yeah,
they can go all the way across. Yeah.
And then third, Donkey Kong. I just love Donkey Kong as a character.
He's fun. He's fun to play.
He's great. His aerials are so fun. He's got a bunch of spikes. His down B is just annoying. And it's just super fun.
This is down B the stomp
the
or the slapping.
I mentioned earlier. I think he's the only. I don't know if it was on while recording or not, but he's the only heavy that's not essentially made obsolete by King K. Rool.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Which sucks. But
now, so for a couple of my favorites, obviously my favorite is Inkling. I think you guys know that.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Are we going to be talking about her as far as
we'll get into her?
We'll get into her a little
characters?
later. We'll get into
okay.
her.
Just explain your favorites.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just don't want to over-explain her if we're going to be going into depth.
We'll talk about her later.
My absolute two favorite, probably no surprise to you guys, Inkling and Zelda. And Zelda...
Whoa! Yes! Oh my god, I didn't see that coming!
Well, I was having a lot of fun with Sheik, too. I mean, I've made my ways around with who my
left
favorites.
Sheik high and dry.
Well, I still grab her sometimes because I think that she's really...
Still what?
I still grab her.
This is a PG family podcast.
Right by the...
Hey!
Grab her by the side B.
I grab her right by the side B.
Oh my god. Smash, bros.
Ultimate. No, so she's fun. I like to use her sometimes because she's really fast, but I just I'm not as effective with her. But so Zelda, I have a lot of fun with. I think you made the comment too. You're saying that's who I'm best with, huh?
Yeah.
Think so?
I think you should be more physical with her.
I last few games.
Stop it, Bobby.
I already said that I grab her. Yeah.
Zelda, she has a great spike. She's really good off the ledge.
I will do that more. I've been starting to run around with her more and be more aggressive with her. But it's hard because like she's a lot slower.
Yeah, she's not that fast.
Yeah,
she does have really good mix-ups though.
Mm-hmm.
She really does. She's so versatile as far as like having like a reflection, and then like 2 attacks that like are like the 2 specials with the armor sword guy and the flame.
So good.
Yeah, it's really good. It's effective, and I love that armor guy actually stops projectiles.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
which version of Zelda is this?
Fun fact that's Skyward Sword Zelda.
But isn't the sword the armor guy like a Spirit Tracks thing?
That's the Spirit Tracks. Yeah, but she's already had that.
Oh, okay.
Still, don't judge her by appearance. Fun fact: while you're charging the downbeat, I believe you can actually run up and grab them, so you can hold them so they get hit by it. I was watching a Zelda video.
Don't do those things.
No. I'm actually aware of that. It's different because you can also release it when you're ready. So like you can pre-release it. But you can do it before she's finished.
Feel free to release whenever you want.
Feel free to release whenever.
It's just different strengths, basically, right?
Yeah. So
it's essentially it builds the armor.
If you fully build it, yeah, because you can like send it with just like its gauntlets and like chest plate. Like it is just a little small piece, and then that will still stop things, which is awesome. But
I think the last thing is the sword that then gets.
Once the sword is populated, it becomes like a top slash, and then if it's fully done, it's like an underhand like upward slash. But anyways, and then Inkling is my absolute favorite. She's just the most fun to play for me. She's super fast. I've been experimenting a lot with her over the weekend, and it's been super fun. I've discovered some pretty fun shit.
Can't wait to play and find out.
Yeah.
Know, right?
Well, we'll play after this. We'll record some footage, and we'll as we're talking about these characters, I'll take some of our recorded game footage when we play after this, and we'll put it over. Yeah,
that'd be fun. That'd be great.
Cool. Yeah, I can't wait to get into that.
Just go off your mind.
So let's talk about our favorite Final Smashes really quick, and then we'll get into broken characters because I think that's when we're going to end up talking about Inkling. So, favorite Final Smash, Bobby? You got one?
I got one.
You got one? If you're not ready...
No, you go first.
Nick.
Peach. Kidding me?
Oh, dude, it's fun, yeah.
Hands down.
I hate it. It's great.
Princess Peach's Final Smash is awesome.
Well, it's top tier.
Yeah, you put everyone to... Come on. Tears for Fears, my man. It puts everyone to sleep, and honestly, I like the health regeneration the most.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
She's... I mean, like, in a group setting, it's just, like, that's key, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if we're doing, like, we're playing just for shit and we're doing Final Smash on, like, you watch out for Peach, because you're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, get ready for it. I as someone who's been hit by it and has used it, I'm like, God, I fucking love this. Like, both times, I'm like, this is so amazing. As soon as you like, everyone in the room just goes, fuck! And I'm like, yes.
Well, I also like the fact that it's, it'll put him to sleep and just drop him out of the air.
Yeah.
So, if you're off the edge, you're dead. Like, there's literally nothing you can do.
That's probably its most effective piece. Like, you do it once someone is off the edge. I mean, I don't think there's anything that's actually more effective as actual gameplay than that. Because that's like an instant kill.
And just adding the fact that she's already just an outstanding character.
Yeah.
Like, if you're, like, above, like, 60% and you get hit, like, it's game over. Like, you're done. Yeah. She can combo the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
Love Peach. Shout out to Peach.
I think my favorite Zelda's... I mean, and it's not trying to be, like, a Zelda fanboy over here. I just love that you can jump off the stage, and then you can actually turn it on and pull people over to off the stage. And it usually, if it doesn't suck them into the dimension or whatever, then it, like... will hit them further off the stage afterwards.
Yeah.
So, which is also most times an instant kill. Not always.
It's an instant. It's definitely an instant kill at above 100.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, for sure.
Depending, like some smaller characters are probably like 70ish.
Oh, are they?
Depends on who. Yeah, I've gotten hit with it before using like.
Certain characters have like I'm not exactly sure how they like build their like
weights.
Their weights and like their percentages of like how far they fly and stuff, but like. Some people, like Samus is a great example. Like, she can be at, like, 120 and get smashed. Like, maybe not at full force or anything, but just a would you guys calm down?
What did I do? What did I do? The camera started, you shit.
Jesus Christ.
So, yeah, Samus is getting smashed.
But, yeah, you can knock her off stage, and then you think that she's, like, at that border edge where you're off. But, like, she's not. Like... I don't know exactly what it is about her, but she can like stand for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Some characters just have like they're just heavier and they won't go as far. I love it.
Zelda is like that too, though. She stays in a long time.
Well, it's the same thing when I was playing Daisy. I got up to like 200%.
Yeah, I was
and
like,
it was
how
like
was
not
Daisy
getting knocked
not
out.
dying?
Yeah.
She's thick.
But for me, I don't really have. I don't think I have like one favorite Final Smash. It's more of like, and it's gonna be a theme here. More of a style of it. The ones that go into like the whole cutscene thing.
Oh, those are fun.
Like cinematic ones?
Yeah,
Cinematic,
it's great because it's just an added like...
It like literally stops
lemon on the
game.
cut, right?
Yeah,
it's
it
like,
stops
it hurts,
the game and it makes everyone watch it.
It's like, yeah, we get to watch you die. Like, specifically, like, King K. Rool. You're getting a cannon shot through.
Yeah.
And like if you're Fox,
like
you'd be that asshole that goes,
Warriors.
"Who'd I hit?" And you go, "That's who I hit." You just like watch like all like 3% that go up. Like, oh, I got all you. Cool.
Yeah. It just adds an extra layer of shit talking potential.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. Yeah.
And especially like King Dedede.
He's just dope.
He just throws you into a ring and like smashes your face against a metal fence.
His is probably one of the most cinematic. Like, I mean, there's obviously many that have a lot of cinematic like qualities to them, but like his is kind of long.
Yeah.
Like it's like he sets you up, he keeps going, then you get knocked out, then we watch you get knocked out.
Like you're like, dude, this is insane.
They're like almost the same too. Him and Cinemas are very
the
similar.
fact that King Dedede also puts on the metal mask.
Yeah.
Just shout out to the old Kirby game. That's why it's so good.
I was just like, all right, that's a little extra, but it's perfect.
Should have been an ultimate costume.
That would be pretty sweet, actually. Well, let's get into the broken characters. Bobby, do you want to start?
If we have the same one.
So, my top broken character by far is Inkling.
Sentiment shared.
Yeah,
so we can share this one.
This is it. I can't say much more than it's like complete bullshit. That there's so much mobility. You have zoning control with the bombs. You can
hit him with the side B. Talk about that side B, Bobby. Talk about the roller.
You can roller somebody into the fucking ground.
Which I got that down
after like 70%. It starts getting really difficult to get out of before you can just, hit him with the smash, basically.
Yeah, sure.
And especially with heavy characters, like you're screwed. Like it's not going to send you as far, but you're going to get hit.
Maybe.
So
I mean, most times I've played her, I've not successfully you've all gotten out before I've even had a chance to hit you.
I'm a button masher. I know how to find like not when I play, but like I have experience in press X really like pressing buttons really fast and shitting my pants like like it's merely panic.
Well,
but like it's her side B pisses me off in the fact that like putting you underground, it's fine. Other characters do it. Right? Yeah. You've got Zero Suit Samus can do it.
Donkey
Kong can do it. Villager can do it. Others can do it, but they have to be stationary. You're out in the open because you're basically stuck there. You move while you do it as Inkling. Like, she's on a pathway, and the only way to get out of it is if you shield it. Because if you try to attack it, it'll cancel it out, and it's like
you can counter it too.
But still, it's like, of course, don't. Let's not talk about counters right now. Don't piss me off, right?
Well, to go along with this whole
Fire Emblem if you want. Yeah, you're right.
To go along with this whole bullshit side B thing, it's made even worse in team games. Because we did this. Yesterday.
Yeah, actually,
or Friday?
funny enough, yeah. But you had a lot of fun with it.
I had so much
fun.
We
were on a team.
That doesn't mean it's not bullshit, though.
I was Inkling, he was Bowser, and I would literally just keep rolling over people, and he would go smash them.
Yeah. Like, I would just stand there, and he doesn't need to cancel out of his roller. He would just get him in there, and I would already be charging a smash, and it's just over.
But that's honestly, that is just like a team strategy, though. Like, it just worked out. When we started the game, because we all picked our characters, and we did the random team, we were like, oh shit, Inkling and Bowser together, this is gonna like not be good. And then I did the roller, and then he was behind me, and I was was leaned over to him, I'm like, this is gonna be fantastic.
Yeah, and like I already knew what he was talking about, so like I immediately just went and smashed.
Yeah. Oh my god,
that was great. But I mean, back to Inkling. So, is there anything else? Any other qualities that
recovery?
The recovery
is ridiculous. What you showed me earlier. It's fucking stupid.
Yeah, I kind of learned some.
To be fair, though, the off the edge thing.
Yeah,
I saw that. I mean, I'm not too worried about that because I mean, usually you're not gonna.
I'm not gonna get it every time.
You're not gonna find it. You're not gonna take anyone off the edge with Inkling that much.
No, and
she's not strong enough to like
You also did it on Little Mac, who has no recovery.
Yeah.
Well, sure.
So
random.
You tried on like a Fire Emblem character, and one with like an up B that can like you're gonna get.
I'll overlay the videos so people know what I'm talking about. But it basically is like her up B has a hit zone when you first use it and when you land. It's really good. But you can go and when you land. So when you throw someone off, if you go off stage and then you up B with them like being right above them, you'll hit them downward and it makes it almost impossible to get back up.
So one thing...
what about the ink coverage? I mean, I'm surprised you guys haven't mentioned
Well, that's
that
what
yet.
I was actually going to talk about, is the fact that covering somebody in ink increases your damage dealt to them.
Which you have multiple attacks that do.
Yeah, literally.
So you have a damage amplifier with almost all of your special attacks.
And it's especially bad with the bombs, with the ink bombs, because you're just immediately fully covered in ink.
Not always fully covered.
Pretty much.
Oh, yeah. Like, at least 70 plus.
Majority of the time.
And they're like, oh, it's okay because she can run out of ink. It's so easy to get it back. Like, if there was ever
I will actually kind of debate you a bit on that. If
there was a nerf, it's gonna increase her time to refill. I think that's probably what's gonna happen.
I would say increase time to refill or remove the damage modifier of the ink.
I think lower the damage modifier of the ink is the way to go.
It might, lower and then increase ink time, I think.
So, I was playing Bobby. We were the last ones left in a match, and I was literally running all over the place, trying to stay alive. We're both on our last stock, high percentages, and I could not even find the 1 or 2 seconds I needed just to get a little bit of ink to do anything. So, I can definitely say I've been in the scenarios where, like, the refill already does have its disadvantage. When you can throw axes through walls infinitely, don't come to me about how like running out of ink is not a disadvantage, because it is.
Was that when I was playing Corrin?
When you were playing Corrin, I was running all over the place, and I could as Luigi's Mansion. Remember, we were all over the place. Yeah, and so I do think that if you were to increase the time of refill, it would make that even harder. But I think the damage modifier is too high. I think lower that a bit.
What if lower the damage modifier and not increase time to refill? Decrease overall amount of ink.
Oh.
So you have to refill more often?
Yeah.
Kind of makes it hard, though, with the same thing. Or maybe,
that's
like...
the point.
Maybe,
that's the point, yeah.
That's what
you have to be smarter with your ink. You can't just keep throwing bombs.
No. Well, what I was going to say is... I was going to say maybe not decrease the amount of ink, the actual capacity, make the bombs cost more ink.
Oh, yeah, that could work, too.
If you... Because that way, then, like... Because the roller actually can use a lot of ink fast.
Yeah.
And the bombs use a little bit less. But if your bombs, if you equated it to like 4 or something, so if a bomb was like 25% of your ink, I think that would be better.
How much is it now?
I don't know the actual amount. I might have to try to figure it out. But I think I can.
We'll play.
Yeah, I'll overlay it. We'll throw bombs and see how many you can throw before you're out. But
who do you hate, Mike?
So I actually kind of wanted to say K. Rool, but I cannot get over Richter and Simon's axes.
Oh yeah.
I have to. That has to be my top choice, especially when we played a match of The Office where someone jumped on the other side of the castle, Peach's castle, and everyone was on the other side actually fighting, and he's just throwing axes through the fucking level. And just hitting everyone, knocking them out. It's rough.
We were getting mad because like, that was some unfair bullshit. It is true. It's also one of the only projectiles that goes through walls.
So it's the only projectile that goes through walls.
Yeah.
I actually, so as we were talking about this, I will overlay all the footage. I recorded, not everyone, but I have recorded like 20 characters just trying to throw stuff through the walls. It's not possible. Inklings, I did learn, actually, it will go through the platform upward, but once it hits it, it won't go under. So it's kind of weird. It's like a mix. Some people's don't go above them, I think, but so it'll go through a platform and then land on the platform.
The bomb?
Yeah, the bomb.
Yeah, Richter's axes they're a lot.
It's too much, man. Like, especially if someone's like spamming it like that.
If you
that's what drives me nuts.
So many, it wouldn't be a problem. But the only thing I see with like Richter is like you throw the side axe and then you throw the cross and then you throw the axe. Fire. It's basically like they can be done so quickly that your only option is just to like not do anything and just wait. But then, like, it can be spammed over and over and over. Like, there's no
actual limit, at least with Inkling.
So unless you're like Fox, where you can like fuck all these things you're doing, you're kind of limited to like options.
Well, even then, with Fox, if you're trying to get in, you have your reflect, but you can't move in. You can't advance while you're reflecting.
Yeah.
And by the time your reflect is done...
Well, you drop a reflect, and then you get hit by something else.
Exactly.
Because he's got 3 fucking projectiles.
So, like, you reflect his cross back at him. Okay, he's still throwing axes at you.
It's pretty bad.
Fair enough. I agree. I agree.
Yeah. Do you think, is there a way to solve that? Like, how would you nerf it? Like, what would
time between attacks. Like, time between being able to do your axe again.
Take longer, make them slower maybe too?
And a cooldown time increase.
Yeah, I don't know if you need to make the actual projectiles slower.
Yeah.
Because they seem fine. The cross is pretty much on par with Link's boomerang. Which, I'm fine with that. It's the same basic thing.
Sure.
It's one of the better zoning tools.
Yeah.
Which is... fine.
I also generally just am not fond of people that have 3 projectiles. I think it's a little much.
It depends. I just think the arc of the axe tied in with the cross is just
and then Richter and Simon have that long reach with the chain. So not only do they have 3 projectiles, then they have further reach than those.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. That's definitely for me. Top is Richter / Simon.
Yeah, we got complaints on this podcast. Fuck you.
Nick, man, what's on the top for you?
Top what?
Besides those two, do you have anyone?
Richter.
Oh, besides Inkling
or Richter?
What about K-Rool?
I was gonna say.
Should we talk about K-Rool?
So K-Rool was there for a while, but because this is obviously not like a tier broken list, just like who the fuck annoys us. It used to be K-Rool, but not anymore. I've had more like dealing with like Inkling, and it's not like a thing where like I'm always losing. It's just like. This is just annoying. It makes me play differently.
Yeah.
So everybody else, I would just say like anybody with a fucking counter.
Fuck Fire Emblem characters.
It's not, and it's.
So anybody I play regularly, pretty much.
And it's just because.
No acknowledgement.
Yeah, everyone that Bobby plays. And like I said, it's not like oh man, it sucks because I just changed differently, and there's nothing more rewarding than like baiting him into a counter just to punish it. But it's like, I shouldn't have to fucking do that anyways. You're making me play differently. But that's the whole...
Well, you also get caught in it a lot.
Yeah.
Especially, like, air counters.
God. Yeah, when you got done with corn, I was like, I forgot you could do it in the air.
Yep.
So, like, on that same token, it's like, all right, I'll just adapt. Like, eventually you adapt, you'll learn to, like, play against it. Just like any fighting game. But there's no one else that, like... freaks me out more than like Richter or Inkling at this point and their respective clones.
Yeah.
Everybody else, I mean, there's everyone has a counter, right? No one's to the point where they can't be beaten. Right?
Well,
I've beaten Richter one. You guys have beaten him 1-on-1. Like it's possible. It's just annoyances.
Yeah. Sure, yeah. I think anyone can be beaten regardless of how the character's built. Like that's definitely been proven. It's just kind of about game balance. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I will admit I think Inkling needs a little bit of balancing, but I don't think she's as crazy as people think.
I'm petitioned to have her removed from the game.
Yeah, I think she is as crazy.
I could be biased though. I mean, I really like the character.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think I take advantage of it since I only win half the time, so I feel like it's
true.
pretty even.
That is a good point.
So, but okay, so the kind of fun thing I wanted to also do is talk about if we could put any character into Smash, who would it be? Nick, do you want to start it off?
Okay. Easy one for me, Goku. But, since we have a camera, I want to show you not just any Goku. I want Kid Goku. I want this specific version of Goku.
The staff would be fantastic. Kind of that long reach, kind of like a Richter length
side
reach.
B would be staff. You'd have like hand-to-hand combat moves.
So not even staff all the time, just like side whip the staff out.
It's just kind of a shout out, you know what I mean? I think his tail could be part of his attack. I just feel like having like big ass Super Saiyan Goku would be so extra, but having like someone that could actually fit
be fun.
in the Smash universe would be Kid Goku.
Yeah, it really fits with the theme. It kind of makes me feel like the one that I'm selecting doesn't fit the theme as well, but I like that. What about up air, like a up special?
Cloud. Yeah,
up on the cloud.
Nimbus could do like an uppercut with the Nimbus.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah, it'd be great. You know, he could do a Kamehameha, which it gets stronger the longer you're allowed to hold B. You know,
so when you hold it for 4 episodes, it's real strong.
Exactly. When it gets to the Frieza arc, it's super strong. Just I think it'd be a super good fit.
No, that
I agree.
What about a final smash? Like, what would you?
Should be a super Kamehameha, like one he does with like Master Roshi. Like they both come in and just do like a giant
Which that would fit because there's a lot of Final Smashes right now that bring in other characters from the universe.
Yeah, because you look at Lucario's and you're like, Lucario's doing a fucking Kamehameha right now. This should be Goku.
I think
that'd be pretty rad. That'd be cool.
If Kid Goku had one, it would be more of one of the cinematic types.
Yeah.
Rather than like Lucario's, it's just a big beam.
I think he would have one with like him, Krillin, Roshi, doing like one big one. I think that'd be dope.
Yeah, those are characters.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. What about you, Bobby?
I was like, I had to name ones that he was like, I want to get like,
mine, I would say Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
Which I wonder if we'll see it.
I think that's the most possible.
We have what, 5 fighter packs
after Joker was announced. Sora's like not out of the ordinary at all.
Yeah,
not a single Persona game on Switch. So it's like just Sora could totally happen.
No, and I would love to see it. You could have, and even like the attacks, you can have, like group attacks with like Roxas, for example. The Final Smash would be something that I would probably be most excited about. My idea for it would be, I don't know if you've probably, I'm assuming at least you've seen the trailers for Kingdom Hearts 3 coming out.
Come on, I've seen them.
I don't know if you have, but there's one part of it where you are fighting with you are riding a big ass train fighting somebody.
Yeah.
So it could be that, like, you can have the train be like the Final Smash. That way it's kind of a nod to the new game.
Sure.
Or you could have it go back to like older games where you're like fighting alongside Mickey or something, and you actually have what is it, the like light Keyblade?
Yeah.
And you can just kind of create an attack from that.
Yeah.
It'd be dope.
It would be pretty fucking funny to see like a Shulk style one where like all the characters come out, but it's like all Disney characters.
It's like Donald.
It's like Goofy, Donald, and Mickey.
I don't Disney let that happen. I think Sora would probably get like a Link style like combo, but instead of like a final hit, he'd do like a key unlock or something.
Yeah, I mean you get into like different rights.
But he has so many magic abilities too.
If anything, Sora can have a projectile, like you're saying, with the magic abilities.
Yeah.
And it can be different every time. Like you can have the fire, you can have the ice.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I just throw a different one each time. It's just the same effect.
It's the same effect, but just looks different every time.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That'd be dope.
Things like you can have him, like even something as simple as when you spawn, and like the beginning of it, like he'll come out of like a keyhole or something,
so
and
cool.
drop down.
Like he warped in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the World of Light alone just sounds like something Sora should be in, right?
Yeah, and it's not out of. I don't think it's out of the question because it's Square Enix, right? So it's there. We have Cloud already.
Well, there are Switch or not Switch, but what DS games of Kingdom
Yeah.
Hearts that were only on DS, and it's like
358.
I mean, they've been working with Nintendo
DS.
for a while, so I mean,
I think
it'll happen.
I think it's
if
plausible
I had to bet,
that
I
it's within.
would say it would happen.
I think it's plausible that he's actually within the first 5.
First 5 fighters.
Yeah, the first
packs.
5.
Well, isn't there 5
There'll be
packs?
It's the pack is 5
one.
fighters. It is one pack. It's 5 fighters coming out. The first being announced that it's Joker from Persona. So there's 4 left that are unannounced.
There'll be a second DLC patch.
Oh, there's certainly
sure.
will.
Guaranteed. They're not going to stop. This game's making bank. Mike, who's yours?
I think mine would be, and it's not like super in line with Nintendo, but it would be the Mass Effect Commander Shepard or FemShep. Like you could toggle between the two.
Oh,
to pick
nice!
them.
As their characters.
Yeah. And it would be pretty standard stuff. Like like a neutral B would be like a scorpion gun shot, like a shoot a projectile, and then forward special would be an Omni Blade attack. So like the Omni Blade comes out and do an Omni Blade attack, and then up special would have to be probably another Omni Blade attack, but with the jetpack like on the back, so you can go upward.
It makes sense.
Yeah,
like styles. I mean, in the game probably.
Yeah.
But you could. There's so many different attacks. I love Mass Effect too.
But it's like when you said Kid Goku, I was like, that fits like the theme of Smash so much better. I'm like, mine doesn't really. That doesn't.
Yeah, but
well, see, no, you also.
But I'm just such a Mass Effect fan.
It kind of does though, because you have Snake.
That's true.
Like Snake doesn't fit at all.
But I only want Shepard in there if your final smash is you have to fuck one of the characters you're fighting. Just like completely seduce. Like Jigglypuff's like, what are you doing here? It's like seduce.
Actually, you know what? I didn't think about it before, but like a fun final smash would be like if you get it on someone, maybe it shows them and it shows you 2 options and you select one.
Yeah.
Paragon or Renegade, and then
Yeah,
it'll be like...
actually that'd be cool if it said the triggers, Paragon or Renegade.
That'd be dope.
And then you select one and like one is like a more graceful type of attack and the other one's
And
super
then,
fucked up.
And then when he's done, he just looks at the camera and is like, I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite smash on the Citadel.
Yes, absolutely. Oh my word.
Just let you replay the end of 3.
I will fully admit that I am probably the least familiar with Commander Shepard because I've only ever played the first Mass Effect.
I played the first 2.
You gotta play 2.
I watched 3.
2 is like considered one of the best.
I played
games
through probably. I got like 10 hours in, and I was like, I can't do this.
Not a BioWare guy, huh?
No, see, that's the thing. I played the first Mass Effect like 6 times. I played like Knights of the Old Republic. That was my thing.
How could you not get through 2 if you played 1 that many times?
Kotar, goddamn.
Because it's interesting.
I'm like the only one who doesn't like the change to the combat system.
Oh, you are the only one.
Yeah,
it's
no,
like
I know.
Such an improvement.
It took a more action approach. I liked it. I thought it was cool.
It seems like less of an RPG.
3 is even better of a combat system, but they just kind of fucked the story.
I had ignored those games for a while, and then I went to visit my friend and his girlfriend in LA, and I watched them play, and I was like, I'll give it a shot. And I was like, these are pretty good, and I just fell off 3 for some reason.
I do have to try it again. I haven't played since...
There'll be an H2 collection.
I haven't played since Mass Effect 2 released. Like, that's when I played it.
Yeah.
Like, I bought it, release day, played it a little bit, and that was it.
Yeah. Well, I guess we should just rate the game. So we got to wrap up. We're going over time.
Significantly.
What do you guys rate the game?
I mean...
Overall.
9 out of 10. Hands down.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10 what's?
I'm going to give it 9 whoopies out of Goldbergs. My only gripe is... I mean, because, like, I could shit on them, like, oh, I didn't like World of Light. I haven't beat it yet, so I'm not going to give it that.
Yeah.
That I won't put the only thing is I wish the online was better. Because I have friends in, like, the Bay Area that I would love to play, but, like, the online is so just random and unable to promise, like...
There's no consistency. Yeah, you have to factor.
And it's just, like, if the online was, like, top-notch, then I'll just be a 10 out of 10. I think the roster is great, more to come, level selection, every level, except for Pokefloats, sadly. But, like, every level is there. Everyone is here. It holds up to the hype. It plays well. And it's like the ultimate like party game.
It's the first real like the gang's all here since I think
Melee. And like talking to friends that people don't really play anymore. Like what Snake's in it? Like having that talk, having that conversation. Yeah. This game is gonna be powerful for years.
I also I still can't believe it's just like a handheld game technically.
Yeah.
Like just being displayed on TV.
It is. I would say
the Switch in general is amazing.
Yeah. I would say Smash alone is a console seller. Like, you would buy it just to play this.
Yeah. Yep. Which is a first, because Smash Bros. Was never big enough to sell systems. This is the first time a Smash Bros. Game has actually pushed system sales, which is crazy. Everyone's playing Smash right now. That's like the thing.
Yeah.
The fact that the GameCube adapters were sold out 2 months before the game released is an indication that, like,
gave mine away like a chump.
I cannot believe those adapters are still, a month later, still hard to find.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
I finally got mine.
Yeah.
And then scrounged for controllers.
Bobby, what do you rate it?
I think I will give it 8.5 up B's out of a Jeremy.
Fantastic.
My man.
And kind of for the same reasons. Online is pretty much unplayable. I will fully say it's unplayable. World of Light is just a lot. And not a lot of direction either. Like, there isn't super... It's not intuitive, and like it doesn't really help you, as you say, to understand what the spirits actually do.
Yeah. There's like not a lot of instruction in a lot of the game anywhere.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those things where it's kind of like they just expect you to figure it out, and there's not necessarily anything wrong with that because I think we have figured the majority of things out. But the first time you launch the game and you're going through stuff, you're like, how the fuck does this work?
It reminds me of kind of the first time that I played Ocarina of Time. It doesn't tell you a damn thing. It's just like, here you go.
Yep, here's the game.
Yeah.
Get a sword. You're like, where? I don't fucking know.
Why don't you figure it out?
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have not played online, but knowing the issues and everything, I have to give it... I'll give it a 9 out of 10 Bears vs. Babies.
You didn't have one prepared? You didn't have one prepared?
No, I didn't have it prepared. How can you follow the upbeats of Out of Journey? I mean,
you can't, I guess.
You can't.
What the fuck is Bears versus Babies?
Oh,
It's a card game.
That sounds like a
we'll play it
fucked up
sometime.
YouTube video.
Next time you come over, we'll play.
Okay, well, you never invite me. So.
But I say 9 out of 10. I
Fight
mean,
me on
it's
camera.
one of those things where like the online to me, it's not really a big factor because I play. It's like Halo 1 as a LAN party. Like I go somewhere to play with people, and that's how I do it. I don't even have like an online account for Switch right now, so it's hard to factor for me. But I can't ignore the issue either. It's such a good game that I wish I could say 10 out of 10, but knowing that I just can't. So, and I think they have things that, and they have a few things to balance out. Obviously, with Inkling, K-Rool, Richter. I mean, I don't even know if they'll change anything with him.
They probably
Standard
won't.
fighting game procedure, though, right? Like, nothing comes out 100% perfect.
Yeah.
But it's not like broken to the point where, like, if you pick somebody, you're guaranteed to win. Like, I think that's still cool.
Yeah.
Some people could just use some tweaks.
The differences are only really noticeable, are only going to be really noticeable at high levels of play.
Yeah.
So, like, for people that are just grabbing the game, going to their friend's house, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter.
It's a fucking 7-player match. Doesn't really matter anyways.
Yeah.
When we play, like, every day at work, we, like, start noticing these things. Just like, fuck Inkling and her stupid fucking, like, round roller.
I'm gonna slash my fucking tires because fuck Inkling.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, calm down, buddy.
So nice.
We weren't supposed to tell him that.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
now I gotta, like, watch out for you guys. I'm about to win the match and I just walk off the side and, like, look, I like my tires, okay?
Geeks of Reno.
But yeah, man, let's wrap up. Thank you guys for sitting down with me and talking about Smash. And
course,
now
man.
we need to.
It's fun.
We just need to go fucking play some Smash. Is what's going
Let's go play some Smash.
on. Feel free to follow us on Instagram, YouTube. I don't even know what else. It's like a Facebook
It's all
group.
Pornhub.
It's all
Twitter.
We're on Chatterbait.
the tag is on every single one of those is at Geeks of Reno. You can find us, and I'll put some links in the description below. So, anyways, thanks for joining us, and have a smashing evening.
Oh,
What the fuck?
God damn it. Yeah.